There you go. Fantastic Four. This is 2004. I saw this in theaters many years after having seen. Actually, it was maybe a couple of years after I got the 94 version on VHS. Now you got Ian Griffith, who was at the premiere for First Steps. And Michael Chiklis gave his congratulations to the new cast. I don't know about Chris Evans. He's still in the MCU as Captain America of sorts, and Jessica Alba. I don't know. She's not promoting the Switch too, is she? And Julia McMahon actually passed away recently. He passed away before the new movie. So who was Doctor Doom, and you have Kerry Washington. She's doing other stuff. So you got Michael Chiklis' thing. Ian is pronounced Ian, even though it has an O in it. Who was in Horatio Hornblower, which I never really saw much of that show. He's Mr. Fantastic. You got Jessica as Invisible Woman, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, Chris Evans. I think he was Johnny Storm for the what is it? What is it? Deadpool and Wolverine. And I would say it's a slightly better version of the uh, the '94 movie because a lot of the same beats play out. You got the Thing falling on a stool. You got Alicia Masters getting the Thing sexually aroused. You got Doom kind of going over the top. I think the chemistry at the beginning, one of the things that I didn't like about the beginning of this movie is that the chemistry was not there. It felt like they were trying to develop the chemistry between the people a little too, like a little like just slow, and then it goes faster and faster as after the accident, after they become the Fantastic Four. And the way they do it is obviously an elaborate scene on a bridge. I think this is the first superhero movie where you have a real huge scene on a bridge because this is before X-Men 3. This is before Shazam Fury of the Gods. This is before any other superhero movie that must take place on bridges. I think the first one was probably Atom Man versus Superman, where Luthor just tries to destroy the bridge. And you do see Superman trying to rescue kids from a bus on a bridge. But to have this whole scene play out where Thing is like contemplating suicide, and you got a guy trying to jump, and then one thing leads to another. Then Johnny and Sue and Reed find the Thing on the bridge, and one thing happens. It's like a bunch of slapstick that's kind of played out for superhero shits and giggles. You got Stan Lee as Willie Lumpkin. Um, the way that Victor Von Doom becomes Doom is kind of dumb, but I mean, I do like that he tries to manipulate Ben. There's just not enough time in about 2 hours to get the all the acting points across, the chapters across very well. But I will say it is better than '94 in terms of it's a professional version of the '94 edition. Like if you baked it a bit more, right? It's like eating a cake when it's not even ready. It's just all goo and shit. That's the '94 version. So you put it in there halfway through. It's kind of good, but it's still not good enough. Or when a steak is like uh, mostly rare, but not fully cooked. So this is not a fully cooked movie, and it's the only one though that has its own sequel. It has a direct sequel. The other three versions do not. Uh, there will be, with First Steps, it's going to have that Batman v Superman Justice League kind of trilogy of, okay, we're going to go from one thing to a whole other thing, but it'll still have Reed Richards and the other characters in it, and it'll still have Doctor Doom, but it's Tony Stark as Doctor Doom. But anyway, um, so the way that Victor Von Doom becomes Doom is very reminiscent of the Ultimate Fantastic Four, which I do think they took that later on, and he just becomes metal, and he's able to spit out gas, and that's in the comic books. So it's a fun movie. Michael Chiklis is perfect as Thing, I think, in a lot of ways. I think it inspired that TV show. What is it? No Ordinary Family, which didn't last beyond one season, but it was kind of like that. We had a Michael Chiklis plays a dad, and you had the wife and two kids, and they all have powers. So it's kind of like that kind of thing. Kerry Washington is Alicia Masters, so there's no jeweler, of course. There's no secondary villain, and it's fun. It's all right, but I don't know. It's hard to say because there's some things that this does right. I think ultimately, if I'm not looking at the other two movies right now, I would say like it's kind of like comparing Suicide Squad and The Suicide Squad. Like both movies had their positives, but but they have a lot of negatives between the two, and it's hard to just really judge which one was the definitive version. With this, I just don't know. Like, there's a lot of good things it does have that the other one doesn't. There is good chemistry between Ian and Jessica. It just comes so late that it looks very awkward. Like the chemistry between all those characters at the very beginning of this was very awkward. I don't know how chemistry read for this for the auditions for this, but it just didn't come off very well. I'm not sure what they were doing, what they were trying to do. Um, any other things to note? Just I think they played out things dilemma about trying to be a rock creature, losing his fiance, being human. They played it out all right. Uh, the whole motorcycle scene with Johnny Storm was okay. I would say this is a more polished version of '94, but it's to each his own. But '94 had the funniest camp. This one, it's trying to do a little bit of those things, but then it has to be a serious movie because it's a bigger budget movie and made by Fox. Whereas Roger Corman made it by Roger Corman, but here you have 20th Century Fox doing this, right? I wonder what Steve Asbo would have made, how he would make this movie. So I'll give a score. I'm going to say it's like a 2.8. It's slightly higher than The Fantastic Four, but I can't say it's good. I'm just going to say this is what it is. It's in between these two. And tomorrow I'll be looking at Rise of the Silver Surfer. This is my first time watching it, so hopefully I'll try to enjoy something. Lawrence Fishburne as Silver Surfer. Joey Diaz approves, at least, of that.